I'm playing in a Pokemon pre-release tournament to get a look at the newest Pokemon set, Stellar Crown. I also bought 3 packs of Twilight Masquerade to give away if I lose a game. And it looks like I got the Bouffalant deck, which is super cool. We'll look at that in a minute. But we also get 4 packs to add into our deck if we get any playable cards. And in this pack, it looks like we just get another Bouffalant to add to our pile. Hopefully this pack has something good, and it looks like we're going to just get a really nice pull, but probably not something that we can add to our deck. But sheesh, that's pretty. Now let's see if we can add to our pile of cards, and we do with the Blastoise EX. It will not be usable, but that is a very nice card. And now let's see if this last pack will treat us nice, and it does with a very nice full art.
Wow!
In the pre-release format, you play with a 40-card deck and a 4-card prize pool, where in regular Pokemon, you play with a 60-card deck and 6-card prize pool. All the other rules about decking out and taking away prize cards are exactly the same as a full tournament, but this just gives you a small sample size to check out the newest set. So I wasn't able to add much into this deck, but basically the Bouffalant is a good defender and attacker for neutral Pokemon. A Drifblim is able to attack times the amount of Drifblim or Drifloon in play. The Fan Rotom gets things started and has a pretty decent attack, and all the supporters were pretty much the same except for this Crispin, and I ended up playing with 14 energy cards.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Good luck.
No, I heard about him.
Yeah, he's cool.
And
Alright. Draw. I'm gonna use Fan Call.
what does it do?
So I search my deck for 3 basic colorless Pokemon with 100 HP or less, and I can add into my hand.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it is pretty good ability. And as I was getting my Pokemon out, I noticed that my opponent actually put down 6 prize cards instead of the 4 like I had discussed earlier, so we have to fix that.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's a 4?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I don't care if you just like threw them on top of the deck, but that's up to you.
That's fine. Do you want to pick the 2?
Bottom 2, I guess? I don't know. Just because they're the last ones that came out, so they would be in your deck anyway.
I'm sorry, I got
No,
doing 6.
it's okay. My opponent then set up their board and used the supporter Kofu, which actually helps their Pokemon attack with the ability Food Prep, which allows you to attack for 1 less colorless damage for every Kofu in your discard pile. So that starts to make attacking a lot easier. It's just that it takes 4 turns to really set up and make the most out of this ability. It's 5 bench spots, right?
Yes.
That's how long it's been since I played. Okay. I'm going to evolve. I'm going to use Fan Call. I don't even know if I have any left in here, but just to use it. Nope. I'm just going to attack for 70. That's all I can do. Oops, so I actually realized I was wrong, and this is the turn that they set up their Kofu, which doesn't really change the fact of what they were trying to do strategy-wise, but they're still unable to attack because that reversal energy that they have attached isn't active until they have more prize cards than I do remaining. So to avoid any trouble, or at least try to, they're going to attach an energy and retreat onto their bench so that they can put another Pokemon in the active and avoid this one from being knocked out just yet. Alright. Okay. I will knock you out with this whole thing, that's all I can do. Ah, Chris. Alright. Now, as you can tell, I'm struggling to set up my bench with energies, but it hasn't really mattered because they haven't been able to punish me for not being able to set up yet. So they take this turn to set up their board even more, but they did make the mistake of promoting a Pokemon that is just about to be knocked out, so I will be able to take advantage of that next turn. Alright. Got an energy, cool. I don't even know what I want to put up though after this. At this point in the match, I realized that I basically set up my bench with too many Bouffalants because it takes 3 energies to be able to even attack with it, and it is good because of its resistance ability, but I'm not able to go on the offensive, so I should have been setting up more room for Drifblims, and my opponent was setting up their board to be able to attack with Crabominable. But after a couple of turns, my opponent finally got what they were looking for.
Oh, finally! He's here. Man.
Nice.
About time. I'm gonna bench him.
So, but then we just played a second.
What does that do?
So I get to look at the top 7. I get to pick either any grass, basic energy, or grass type Pokemon.
Okay.
Whether that's evolved or
Cool.
heal them.
Okay.
And then here's I'll attack them like that. I want that. Because I don't want that up there. It's gonna be scary.
Alright, there we go. Draw. I will evolve. I'm going to play Artisan. So now I can look for a basic. Thank goodness. That's my last one.
Okay.
And then I will use Everyone Explode now. So it does 150. So that's for a knockout.
Wow.
And then I take 30 for each.
Okay.
Does 30 damage to each. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Dang, that's neat. No.
No, it is mean. It's a good card.
And with that final attack, I was able to set up my Bouffalant throughout the game so that it just needs one more energy to attack and I can take out any of their Pokemon.
Drifloon. Gonna attach a Jet Energy.
Okay.
I didn't want to read it and see if I had to switch it up, but I'll hit you for a knockout with Endless Power.
Alright, good game.
Good game.
Oh man.
Alright, good luck. Draw.
Yeah, okay, I'll take your word for it.
Were you trying to?
Play Bouffalant, attach. Artisan. So I can put a basic onto my bench. I'm gonna play Fan Rotom. I'm gonna use Fan Call.
So annoying. Unless you evolve, I'll take like
3, and I will pass.
Now, as you might be able to tell, my audio is a bit messed up because I forgot to turn on my microphone, so it might sound a little bit wonky, but we do have a match here, so we'll see how each of us can actually develop our boards to have the best chance at knocking each other out. So he attacked with Drifloon, which does 10 damage, and then actually prevents 10 damage on my next attack to this Pokemon. I'm going to play down a Jet Energy, bring my sight. I'm going to use Assault Landing, but you have 10 remaining. You're lucky. My opponent then sets up his bench a little bit more and uses Expand for another 10 damage.
One on there. I draw. I will attach here. And then I will knock you out.
Now at this point we kind of trade back and forth, but I did realize that I did make a mistake because my Fan Rotom is actually protected under Bouffalant's ability, and even though my opponent goes and gets a knockout the next turn, I should have only taken 10 damage from his attack. But it's fine because we were able to then promote our Bouffalant up to the front, get a knockout onto his Fan Rotom, which we did take into consider resistance there. I don't know why I forgot in the play earlier. And then we were able to set up for future turns with another attacker.
Seem to remember
I will retreat.
challenge here a couple of weeks ago that you spoke your Charizard Chi-Yu.
There we go.
Oh, James, you won?
Attach.
I went undefeated that time, right?
You went undefeated.
Yeah, and everyone's gonna explode, so I do a knockout.
Dang.
And then I have like 30 everywhere, so honestly, just remember that they're 30.
Yeah.
Like, we just don't have enough for that.
Now at this point in the game, I have such a lead in prizes taken that my opponent just will not be able to come back and get the W, so I took a win here too. Game 3 ended up being another mirror match just like Game 2 was, so instead of going through the footage, I'll let you know that I took a big fat L against someone that I've played against before, which is super fun. I really like talking to them while we play our games, but I did go 2-1 in this tournament, which is pretty good for a pre-release because you're not able to actually control what cards you get. You know what they say, it's not about the airplane, it's about the pilot behind the airplane. Alright, maybe they don't say that because my wife just said that maybe the airplane is actually pretty important, but oh well, I still stand by it. And of course, because I lost, I gave out my first pack of the day, which unfortunately looks like it was a dud. Now when you play in these, they also will break open a booster box and give out packs to the players. So our store actually distributes it so that you get 3 packs per player. And shout out to Gotham City because we actually got some prize player packs too. And unfortunately, in this opening, I didn't get squat, but it was nice to get a couple of art rares in the beginning, a couple of EXs, and the full art EX. But if you did play in a tournament, please let me know in the comments how you did, what decks you got, and any pulls that you got, because at our store, we actually didn't see anything incredible. And I would love to hear if you were actually able to get something really cool to see. But thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate you being here, and I will catch you in the next one.